Hi, Zeus here. Today we're going to show you combat with the two different three-engine metas of Season 14 with our friends at Flint, Michigan and Lieutenant Dan. Let's go right into the combat. In this Season 14 with three engines, there's two different metas. There's a meta in the beginning with all heavy rush, and some people have made the mistake of opening up bullet, and others have opened up warriors. So here is the classic way with the all heavies that I'm beating a base in, winning consistently with that strategy. Here is my opponent. He did it in 3 minutes and 7 seconds. He's using bullet on the left and heavies and warriors on the right. The base that I've designed at this point is toxic to warriors. The warriors can't get through, and they're not getting as good a time. So here's another example of me using the meta. The key to this is you land your half your heavies on the right, and then you land half your heavies on the left on a delay. And by getting them off the landing area quicker, you end up with the rest of your heavies closer to the third engine in the rear, and you can beat the base really fast. So here's another example of what not to do. Here's a guy, he's landed his bullet on the right with some heavies, and then he, on a delayed basis, very delayed basis, lands the rest of his heavies. And again, he's got to get all the way off the landing area before he even gets to that second engine, let alone the third engine. All right, here's another example of the best way of handling combat in this early three-engine meta. So again, you land, the timing on when you land the second group of heavies is really important. Oops, so we got interrupted playing too much. Okay, back, here we are, and let's show you. So this is the different issue here. This guy, he's got a microwaver, right? So that's actually a mistake because the heavies can get all the way through the microwaver without really any damage. The damage amplifier is much better choice of the node at this point. And then here's our opponent. He's coming in all left. Now this is a big mistake because he's got to go through all three engines sequentially, and the heavies are slow moving, so it takes him a very long time to get all the way over to the third engine. Meanwhile, that minefield has depleted his heavies, which slows him down a bit. Although, a high-level bullet can take down an engine all on its own without any heavies. Here's an example of a loss that I had, and let's see, where I went wrong. So, landed the four heavies to the right, had a nice shock. Landed the other group of heavies kind of late, right? So they're far away from that engine, and took way too long. And then my other heavies are in position though to get the engine, but I had to wait so long to get that second engine down. That's what caused the loss. And this guy, he had a pretty good time. Not great, but pretty good time. He used the all bullet, no support on the right strategy. Again, he would have had a faster time if he had landed his heavies on the left sooner. He could have landed his heavies, for example, all the way left on the on that sniper tower that I've got there, and it would have had a better time. And of course, the minefield doesn't really destroy the heavies. It's there for warriors to prevent people from using warriors and beating your base quickly. Okay, here's another high quality attack I did, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And you can see the second group of heavies is in perfectly, and now we're going to shock, and those heavies zero in on the second engine, take it down, and the other other heavies are right there to get the third engine down very fast in support of the other group of heavies. Here's my opponent. He lands 4 groups of heavies on the right, and warriors with bullet on the left. And you can see, what happens to warriors chewing through the base. It's taking a long time to take down the first engine. He's only got a few warriors left attacking the second engine. Meanwhile, his group of heavies is far away from the third engine and not available to help take it down.
Any hours later.
So I had a battle against my opponent, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan, I talked about in an earlier video. He was able to get into the global top 500 because he beat me in a battle right at the end of one of the earlier seasons. So he's got the top global 500 trophy, and I don't. Here, I'm attacking his base. Now, he's made the mistake of using the microwaver, and I made a little bit of a mistake there on the flare, being a little bit delayed to get to the third engine. Here's his attack on me. He landed just bullet right, and again, very delayed in putting his heavies in on the left. Flare to the second engine, but by then it's too late. He needed to get his heavies off the landing area to beat me, and then he had a slow flare to the third engine. Anyway, all that added up, and I recorded the victory on that one. So here's actually another global top 500 guy. I have not opposed him in the past. Lieutenant Dan, I've had 5 battles with so far in warships. We go back and forth. This global top 500 player, King Victor, I've never opposed in the past, but he had a pretty good base layout, and I had a pretty flawless execution, 3 minutes and 16 seconds. He only got 3 minutes and 8 seconds. He threw down bullet and 2 boats of heavies on the right, which takes a little bit longer to knock down the engine. He did land his guys, but not soon enough. They were kind of far from the second engine by the time he got the ability to flare to the second engine. Had to do a second flare. That caused some further delay. Anyway, Fort King Victor did not win. So with those victories, I got all the way up to 159 on the U.S. leaderboard.
Many unbearable hours later.
So the meta changes once you open up Barrage, and I worked my way all the way up from level 14 to level 15 and then to level 16. And I'm going to show you how that changes combat dramatically. So here we are attacking this base, and we land everybody to the right, and we destroy both engines with just Barrage. So you have to change your base design, and this is me going after a guy who's got a better base design. So during this period where I'm in the second meta, the Barrage meta, I actually had a battle with my buddy Flint, Michigan. And he's a subscriber, and I'm a subscriber on his YouTube channel too. He's got a lot of good videos. Check him out. So here is me taking him down with the Warrior Rush and Barrage. And then this is him coming after me with Bullet and All Heavy Rush and Barrage. And again, you know, the All Warrior Rush is going to beat the All Heavy Rush with Bullet unless you make a mistake or don't get your warriors all the way through. So here's some more examples of combat in this Barrage meta with 3 engines. The minefield there on the left is really no deterrent to the all-warrior rush, so you just gotta go plow right through it. And you want to take the closest engine to the landing area out because the heavies are so slow. Obviously, if you're using warriors, you gotta actually get them all to the base, otherwise you're gonna lose. This guy, he attacked me with warriors. It didn't work out. So here's one of my attacks on a rear engine in the back with all warriors. And this is my opponent's attack with bullet and all heavy. Again, I got it done in 3 minutes and 41 seconds, and he got it done in 3 minutes and 39 seconds. So I got another chest, and I want to show you my tech tree at this point, where I'm at with the Barrage meta with 3 engines. Haven't upgraded the health pack all the way. It's not necessary. Have not upgraded medics or Zukas. I'm still at only level 4 Barrage at this point. Have not opened up any heroes at all. And, looking forward, you don't want to waste the keys because the leaderboard people have bypassed the same things that I've bypassed, because you can get critters and bomb and a special defense and flamethrowers if you rush forward instead of opening up extra nodes. Opening the rocket chop was a big mistake. I made that mistake last season. Opening the rocket launchers is a big mistake because they're not effective against heavies or warriors, and that's the meta in 3 engines and 4 engines.
One eternity later.
So after a lot of grinding of exactly the same attack and exactly the same attack on me with very small variations for quite a while, I worked my way all the way up to level 17 and 75 stars, trying to get that level 18 chest. So here's some examples. This is the one attack that I failed on. Unfortunately, didn't get my warriors all the way through. So with this meta of the Barrage and Warrior Rush, the best time you can achieve is 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And in this string of 10 battles, I achieved that 4 times out of 10. And sometimes the base that you're attacking is a little bit better designed. Your time's a little bit slower. A few of your warriors get through. There's an example that was 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And here's another one that I got 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Here's an example of an opponent who achieved 3 minutes and 42 seconds with just brick, which is extraordinary. I mean, he did everything absolutely right. I've only seen that once. And then here's the times for the rest of the battles. So like I said, you're pretty well guaranteed a victory if you're using this Barrage Warrior Rush, if you can get up in the 3 minutes 42, 3 minutes 41. If you're 3 minutes 40, you might have a tie to somebody using brick and all heavies. So I got all the way up to 253 on the US leaderboard with that level 17 and 75 stars. And interestingly enough, all the people on the leaderboard around me have already moved on to 4 engines. And I'm going to show you some examples there of what they're doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again, as always, to Hercules for helping edit the video. If you like what you saw and learned something, give us a like and please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoy our future videos and look at some of our other videos that we've already got out there about Boom Beach. Thanks so much.